It's like a double act, this is, isn't it?
I know. No making jokes though.
Okay.
Yep. Carol,
Yes.
how has Ramsey changed in the last 8 to 10 years, would you say?
Hugely is the simple answer. I can still remember Ramsey Neighbourhood Trust becoming a charity, within what seemed 5 minutes becoming what they called a locally trusted organisation. The trustees we had then, we were all like, what happens now? We had £200 in the bank, some trustees and a part-time treasurer who was also a trustee. And within 6 months, we were putting out job adverts and recruiting, and we had to go official with payroll. And from there to where we are now, it's incredible.
Yeah.
Have you only got to look at the Halloween event last Saturday to see, the volunteers, everything coming together, and everybody talks about Ramsey Neighbourhood Trust now, don't they?
Yeah. I did a little presentation to the town council, and at the top of it, I put something about sort of making Ramsey more vibrant. And after that, Anna suggested that we had added a tagline, working to create a vibrant community. And this week, I noticed that 2 estate agents in their listings now describe Ramsey as a vibrant town. So
It's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
if you believe it, it will happen.
Yeah, absolutely. So Carol, what's made the difference? What is it that's made the difference?
I think obviously the Ramsey Million partnership, that was a starter, and that was about a constant stream of money that could fund stuff. The staff were amazing. We just recruited the best people. And while it was trying to prove we could do what they wanted us to do, but also the confidence to sort of say, we'll have a go, and yes, there were hiccups, but we got through them. And at the time you think, what are we going to do now? And there is an awful lot of thinking outside the box. And I think for any sort of other areas who are further down the line than we are now, it is don't give up, because there is always a solution.
And what attracted you, Christine, to Ramsey Neighbourhood Trust? Why would you
They had a booth. It was my first sort of summer in town. They had a booth on Church Green, and they were promoting the Discover Ramsey leaflets and programs. And I had worked on the tourism council of my past city, and I picked them up and I said, these are really amazing. I said, who did these? Because I just honestly didn't believe they came out of Ramsey. Anyway, I met Anne Cuthbert and we got talking, and I started to volunteer initially in Abbey House, sort of really working with Anne. Right. I somehow just slid into Ramsey Neighbourhood Trust. I started to go to their meetings. They said, come along, just see what it's all about. And I was just blown away by the number of programs, but also, Carol spoke about how the organisation had changed, but even I can see that the town has changed. The residents' view of the town, of RNT, has changed, and our relationship with different organisations, the Town Council, Huntingdon Districtshire Council, it really is... there's been a complete mind shift about what's possible.
Yeah, and I think those relationships were coming anyway, but they've been really solidified during the pandemic.
Exactly, yeah. And during the recovery, the district council received money from national government to help build back the high streets, and they came to us to help them achieve that. Yeah. So I think it all goes back to the work that's been done over the years. Yes.
Well, and Ramsey Neighbourhood Trust wouldn't be where it is without Ramsey Million, would it?
No.
Oh, no. But also Ramsey Million wouldn't be where it is without Ramsey Neighbourhood Trust.
Yeah, they've morphed. They're one group.
We are a team. Yeah. In fact, I think the whole town is working as a team now.
The first lockdown last year, I think we came into our own, because while other local authorities are going, what do we do now? Who do we do? We've got all these people isolated, and we just got our act together and said, let's do this. We can do this. We can set up within a week. We had a mobile number set up. Had people were messaging in, and we used technology. You know, a lot of people were thinking, oh, we've got to work from home. How do we do it? We just got on with it.
Yeah.
And I think because we've always used social media to our advantage, it just worked. I think as well, what we achieved during the lockdown and what we built up in the town when we had the flood disaster on 23rd December last year, the amount of support and volunteers that came through was due mainly down to what we did. You know, the word was out there.
Yeah.
That is community.
Yeah. Whether it is the district council, the town council, or Ramsey Million and RNT, we all have the same shared mission.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And also people have grown with that, haven't they? So the capabilities of RNT have grown because you had to get into employing people and managing much bigger accounts and all of that.
Yeah.
So that's improved your capacity.
Yeah.
What are you most proud of, both of you? Thinking about RNT and Ramsey Million as kind of a joint venture, what are you most proud of that you've achieved?
Well, I mean, for me looking in, and of course, you know, I wasn't in the trenches when it was all happening, but for me it is that sense of a community that is growing and getting better in every sense of the word, as an organisation, but also the people from the town. They feel more confident that something's being done to help them, but that they are also contributing.
And they're influencing it, aren't they?
Well, 100% influencing, but working. Yeah,
wanted, aren't they?
yeah. But they're all willing to sort of muck in and help out.
Yeah.
No one's sort of just sitting on the sidelines waiting for someone else to do all the work.
Yeah.
I think for me there's two. There's a personal aspect, and that is around, for me, it's Remembrance Sunday, because to be able to go and lay a wreath on behalf of Ramsey Neighbourhoods Trust and be there with all the dignitaries and all the people there is one of the proudest things I think I've ever done. The people I've met, the people I've helped, so it's twofold. It's the personal, what I've got out of it, and it is the community.
Yeah. And it's the way things are just carrying on. You've got the pavilion coming.
Yes.
You've got the skate park coming.
Yep.
The town council has got lots of ideas, people in the town council have got lots of ideas for other things at the new housing development.
Yeah.
It just goes on.
Yeah. And you mentioned about Discover Ramsey, and of course now you're funding the continuation of that project, aren't you, through RNT?
Yeah. And I'm 100% sure that that will continue and expand. I think there's a huge role to be played there. I think the future's bright for us.
It's very good.
Yeah.
So how do you see, I mean, we've talked a bit about, I mean, you've built a really credible structure, haven't you, over the last 9-10 years, something like that, which will continue, I'm sure.
There's so much mixed messaging on social media. A lot of people call it Ramsey Millions. A lot of people, suddenly you'll go off on a whole train where people are saying, well, what has Ramsey Million done? Well, it hasn't fixed the potholes and it hasn't done this. And you're thinking, and you can't get on the bandwagon, but you've got to think, right, we've got to think about how our messages reflect what we can and can't do.
But you know what, the mere idea that they think that Ramsey Million could address the potholes, I think that's very positive, because they see us as people that are getting things done in town.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I think, and even the fact that the district council comes to RNT, they confuse with Ramsey Million. Really, I think we've sort of merged into a blob.
Yeah.
And they come to us because they think we can get things done.
Yeah.
So Ramsey Million has created a can-do attitude, I think, in town.
Yeah. And what's the learning that you're going to take with you to Bognor from this last 8 years in Ramsey?
The learning is I can do anything.
And what are you most looking forward to, Christine?
I'm looking forward to help plan the next stage for RNT.
That's brilliant. Thank you very much.
Was that all right?
Yeah, it was absolutely great. Is there anything else that you wanted to say that I haven't asked you about?
I just want to say to all the people I've met, thank you. Thank you for giving me 5 minutes of your time. I'm sorry if I nagged at times.
Great. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
And
Thank
nice
you
to
for
meet you in the
coming.
flesh, Christine.
Yes, and you, and you.
Oh, we
Yeah, Christine called it Ramsey Millions.
You did.
Did I call it Ramsey Millions? There you
It's all
go.
right, you wouldn't be the first.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
It's in
actually-
millions of pounds.
Well, it is, because
Yeah.
actually you have at least matched your money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You brought in another million.
I know. Yeah.
So now it is
Yeah.
Ramsey Millions, isn't it?
it is. Well
Loads
done.
of millions. Loads of millions.
Billions.
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 That's what's next. Yeah, you've got to think big, haven't you?
Yeah.
Lovely job.
Well,